What's up, my brothers and sisters? It's your boy Juice. So, it's to me, it's kind of funny how people are always like, I don't know, they just always believe the mainstream narrative and like that the core has stopped and reversed. Has it? I'm gonna believe those guys? I don't know about that. I mean, is there even a core? Do we even have a core? I mean, what is the core made of? I mean, does anybody know? Is there any pictures? Has anybody been down there? I don't know. I can't say I've seen any pictures or anything, and no one can really describe what it looks like or put a camera down there or anything like that. And I'm like, well, if there is a core, it's like, how did y'all like get down there? I mean, it's pretty deep in the earth. I mean, you can't even get to the bottom of the ocean. I don't think anybody's really gotten to the core of the earth. For one, if there is a core, you wouldn't be able to get to it anyways because it's super hot. And well, I mean, lava comes out of volcanoes, and volcanoes are like mountains, and it's like the inside of the volcanoes. So I can only assume that that's why they assume that. I mean, makes sense. But at the same time, they don't really know. Could just be a ball of energy. Could be a portal, like a hole in the top of the earth and a hole in the bottom, as above, so below. There's numerous theories out there, but no proof. So I can't really say. I mean, I don't know. I don't know myself, so I'm just, can anybody like find a picture or anything like that, or just one good look at it, anything. So with that being said, I'm like, and then it's funny because I see all these people who like know all this stuff about these planets and what's going to happen, and they can predict all these things like the Turkey earthquake and all that, and that it's going to melt our brains and blah blah blah, but they can't figure out why the Wi-Fi or the internet is not working correctly. They're like, "Oh, we got cut off there. I don't know, it's weird." And they're like, "Must be the government or like demons and stuff." And I'm just like, or maybe you just got like really shitty like connection. I mean, I don't know. I mean, my internet disconnects like every 2 minutes. I can't even watch a movie. Like, good thing I got a lot of DVDs because every time I even try to like watch it, even like making this video, like it'll literally like crash and like it'll go offline and then come back on. And I'm assuming it's because of the radio frequencies, and it's like blowing it away, and the magnetism is interfering with the uh internet. So because you got to think of your modem like a plant, so you want to keep it by like the window or something, right? Like that way it doesn't cut off the radio frequencies that it's receiving and giving off to power your Wi-Fi. So, but yeah, they just can't figure out why. They're like, well, man, the core of the Earth is stopped and it's reversed, and he's like, well, I'll tell you. And then I'm like, there's a certain like I guess pasture that always like has this other guy, and they're always talking about like Planet X and Wormwood, and like everybody's always like, he's got the answers. Oh man, they just like know everything. And I'm like, man, well, first of all, they're talking about the core of the Earth, and like, no, that's never been proved. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, if you're gonna run with that, it's like I don't know about that. And then it's like, um, everything's a lie. Like everything they cover it up with is either because it's the Chinese, the Russians, Ukraine did it. It's always somebody else's fault, right? Like it's always like something else's fault besides like what it really is, right? Like, and then like this pastor guy who always features this other guy who's and I'm like and I'm like, is there anything that you don't try to sell anybody? I mean, you're literally like overseas and you're trying to like on your own channel and you're trying to like sell us something. Then you go do your like I guess like what do you call it when you go to church, or like when you're speaking, anyways, like he does his church service, right? And he's trying to sell something there. And then he's doing a radio show, and it's like he's trying to sell something there. And I'm like, man, is there anything you legitimately like do besides try to sell us stuff? I mean, if you're gonna like, let's say, preach the word, right? Like, shouldn't that be for free? I mean, I don't know, right? I mean, I can do all that myself, right? Like, I mean, I can just like read the book. Like, I don't need you to see. Look, my internet went out. Top right corner. It doesn't like. I mean, I've showed people this like 100 times. The internet's gonna go out. Your phone's super hot. Your tablets are hot. It's called a bit flip. Look it up. I'm just saying. But yeah, like I said, this certain pastor guy is like, man, when do you not try to sell us anything? It's like, I feel like because you try to sell me stuff all the time that you're not like sincere or like not correct or you may be lying. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.